Just ahead on Black Issues Forum, happy days are on the way as Governor Cooper loosens COVID restrictions. Racial reckoning reaches reality TV's The Bachelor. Are we ready for the tough conversations? And Congresswoman Alma Adams joins us with news about a campaign to protect the health of Black and brown moms. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us on Black Issues Forum. I'm Deborah Holt-Noel. This week, we're kicking off the show with one of our nation's lawmakers, Congresswoman Alma Adams. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Representative Adams. Good to see you.
Hey, good to be here. It's good to see you.
Well, we know that you have been a strong supporter of an increase to the minimum wage, particularly in the $1.9 trillion relief package. But recently, the parliamentarians said that this would not qualify for inclusion in the bill under a reconciliation. Is this bill or this part of the bill going to need to find a new home?
Well, we're going to continue to work on it, but you're probably right there. The parliamentarian has the final say there. But, I just wanted to highlight a few things. It is a gradual increase to $15 an hour. But, we have so many workers who we've called essential workers, and they don't have essential pay. They're still struggling. It's been a very long time, 15 years since we've had a raise in the wage. So it's still important to a lot of people, a lot of constituents, and a number of members of Congress. So I just believe that, we've got to change it. I've been working on this issue since my days in the North Carolina House. It's been 725 over a decade. That's the longest stretch in U.S. history. And that's poverty wage. And so we really, this is the richest country in the world, and we've got to do better than that. 27 million low-wage workers would get a raise. In my district in Mecklenburg, Charlotte, it would mean giving a raise to working 80,000 women. So women are suffering even more than men, particularly with this pandemic. So,
well, there's no doubt that a minimum wage increase certainly would help out a lot of folks, but there's argument as to whether or not it belongs in the COVID relief package. And as a matter of fact, a great bulk of the COVID relief package is allocated to items that many would argue are not directly related to relief efforts. What would you say to that? I mean, things like the student loan and employment benefits, those kinds of things are contentious right now. What are the areas of compromise right now?
Well, I think those things are contentious, but they are all connected with relief. I mean, we're talking about folks who have lost jobs, who are barely making the ends meet. This has been going on now for it'll be a year next week. And so if you're not making money, if you don't have income, it's going to be difficult for you to pay the bills, pay your rent, pay your student loans and all those things. So I do see those things as related, seriously related to this pandemic. And so I guess it's a matter of how you interpret it. If you don't want to support it, then, we're going to find all kinds of excuses. And that's pretty much what we've done. But we'll be passing the package out today or in the morning. It's my understanding. So I'm looking forward to casting my vote for it.
Well done. And another question that COVID has brought up, or at least brought a spotlight to, is health for everyone. But you yourself have a new campaign and something called the Momnibus bill. Can you tell us a little bit about that and Black women's health?
Well, first of all, Momnibus we've just filed the Black Maternal Health Momnibus Act of 2021, which is a comprehensive package of 12 bills that tackles one of the greatest public health crises of our time, and that's Black maternal health, with Black women dying 4 and 5 times the rate of other women. And so with the support of various coalitions, healthcare providers, Black mothers, policymakers, researchers, all of those folks, we have come together to support this. There are 12 bills in the Momnibus. We've added 3. Initially, when we started last year, it was 9. We've added now the Maternal Health Pandemic Response Act, which is really important because we are in a pandemic, protecting moms and babies from climate change.
Representative, can you tell me how the act would address health equity issues?
Okay, well, we know that women of color, African American women in particular, really don't have many of the determinant. This bill will address the social determinants of health, which influence these outcomes, like housing, transportation, nutrition, that show us right now that many women of color, African American women in particular, don't have all of the things that they need. They don't have the transportation. They're not able to get to the doctor as they should, and so forth. So all of these things would help improve the outcomes for Black women. We know that this pandemic has shown us that the discrepancies and the disparities in health that many of our folks already have, and women, of course, are facing even greater risk. So this Momnibus, in so many ways, with all of these bills, will address those particular issues.
And women's health is definitely an important issue. We thank you for representing that. And thank you for joining us on Black Issues Forum, Representative Alma Adams.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here.